Okay, so today we are talking about MIDI cable. Okay, so MIDI, M-I-D-I, stands for Musical Instrument Digital Interface. And these connectors carry digital instructions from controllers. So those are like the keyboards that we have in our classroom. But they can also look like other different instruments. Maybe they look like a drum kit, maybe like a launch pad or something like that. And they carry them to computers. Okay, so before computers were commonly seen on stage, a MIDI sound bank or module would be used instead, which store sounds, and they are just sitting there full of sounds waiting to be triggered by different MIDI controllers. Okay, so you can see inside here we've got 5 different pins, and that is so that more sophisticated information can get sent down these cables. So unlike everything that we've talked about so far, which carries audio signal, these just carry MIDI data, which is instructions. So MIDI cables do not carry audio signal. There's no sound. We can't listen to them. Everything that they send is an instruction, and then there needs to be a computer or sound module that's going to turn it into sound. Okay, so there's a whole lot of uses for them, seeing as they send instructions. If we plug them into a keyboard or like a MIDI controller and a computer, it can send instructions on what notes to play or what velocity or what volume or change any sort of setting inside the computer. And more recently, you'll see people connect these up to amplifiers and computers and different devices so that you can change the settings on an amplifier or on a guitar pedal or something like that as you go throughout the concert. So you could use this, connect it up to a pedal and an amplifier, and then as you change songs in the set, this will send instructions that means all the settings change so that the sounds are correct. So you could have a different sound for every single song. You can also use this to control lights, and more interestingly, you can use this to control fireworks. So instead of sending an instruction like change the sound on the amplifier or play an A, you would say set off the red firework at this time. So we're going to be talking more about the data itself, but this is the MIDI cable. Okay, so using this or a USB, this is how we connect our MIDI controllers to our instruments or computers.